Welcome to the 28-day postpartum reset workshop. Today, we're going to go over the 28-day reset and it's a bitter tea protocol. My name is Emily Montague and I'm excited to be your guide. There's something that I like to have people listening to my workshop say to themselves, and it's this: if she can do it, so can I. I want you to think in your mind, if she can do this, so can I. Because I know that I did this, so you can do it too. Remember, if you have any health conditions, please talk to your healthcare provider or a trained TCM practitioner before starting the teas. The Sitting Month course and this class are for informational purposes only. This course provides educational information about TCM concepts. Always consult qualified healthcare professionals for health concerns. Any practices you choose to implement are at your own risk. Now let's get into it. All right, the bitter tea. In this workshop, we are going to learn how medicinal bitter tea can reset the body postpartum, which is so cool that your body can totally be reset. Why 28 days? So, in traditional Chinese medicine, the first month after birth is the most important time for recovery. And this specific amount of time gives the body the ability to go through 5 main elements of reset. So, think of it like this: your body just did something really amazing, and now it needs the right support to rebuild and get strong. So, the bitter teas, I call them bitter teas because they're bitter, but the medicinal bitter teas are literally 28 days. So, it's 28 days of specific teas to drink that are going to reset your body. Now, as we get into this, I want to go over a few terms. So, the terms are these: meridians, qi, and essence. And the reason why I want to go over these is because they are used commonly in traditional Chinese medicine. And if we understand these terms, then we can understand what traditional Chinese medicine is and what it's trying to accomplish. So, first, meridians. If you look at this image, there are lines going down this mannequin's body. These lines are like highways running through a type of map. So imagine your body has invisible highways running through it, kind of like roads on a map. Now, in traditional Chinese medicine, these highways are called meridians. And why is this important? So I want to explain to you qi. Qi is just like blood, how blood flows through your veins, but qi is the energy that flows through the meridians to keep you healthy and feeling good. So the meridians are like the veins, and qi is the energy flowing through it, just like blood flows through your veins. The last term is essence. Essence is like a special battery your parents give you when you're born. You can't buy a new battery at the store. You have to take good care of the one you have. When you're a baby, your battery is full. As you get older, it slowly gets used up. So your essence is also kind of like a seed, meaning it has what is known in Western world or Western science is DNA. Your essence is like the seed within you that knows when it's going to grow, when it's going to age, all of these types of things. That's your essence. I want to go back to this image really quick. So if you look at this image, the white lines represent the meridians. The blue flow is the qi or the energy. And the thing that starts the whole thing going is the battery, the essence. So we need these three things within ourselves to be moving and to be functioning. Now, what happens during pregnancy and birth? In pregnancy and birth, think of this as a time when everything is opening up, specifically during birth. When you give birth, every door, every window in your house is opened up. And we like to think of it as a huge storm. So everything opens up, your body opens completely to let the baby come out. Essence and qi pour out. You use tremendous amounts of energy, blood, fluids, qi, and even some essence of your life battery power are used during giving birth. Your body becomes very open. All your channels and your meridians are wide open like unlocked doors. Everything is able to move around and release. And this creates a reset opportunity. But why does this create a reset opportunity? After birth, your body is like soft clay. It can be reshaped. During the first 28 days postpartum, your body is rebuilding itself from the ground up. It's like renovating a house when all the walls are already open. It's the perfect time to fix old problems. If the walls are open, you can see the electrical going through, you can see if there's mold, you can see what issues are deep inside that house, and you can clean it up and clear it out. So, I want to share with you something that Cherry taught me or told me about some of the women that she knew in Hong Kong when she was there. She had seen women that had done the sitting month and they looked younger than before they had babies, or they were healthier than before they had babies. And the reason is because they literally reset their body after they had a baby. And I think that that is so cool. All right, what can be reset? So, weak digestion can actually become strong. Stuck energy can flow freely, and even old injuries can improve. So, I have one friend that before she had babies had gluten intolerance, and after she had babies, her gluten intolerance cleared up. So, this is like one example of how your body can literally change after you have a baby. Why is this? It's because your body is one, making new blood, two, building new chi, new energy, and three, rebalancing everything. If you nourish yourself properly now, you are rebuilding with better materials. There's a critical window, and this critical window is that 28 days. Think of it like this. Your body is rebuilding the foundation of a house. If you use strong quality materials now during those 28 days, like rest, warming foods, bitter teas, the whole house will be stronger for years to come. But if you use poor materials like getting cold, not resting, eating cold foods, overworking, you will lock in weakness that is hard to fix later on. Now, I want to tell you about one of my friends that did the sitting month. She, if you look at her children, had a child that was 6 and then a newborn. And there was a gap, and that was because she had struggled getting pregnant. And after she did the sitting month, she let me know like 6 months later that she was pregnant and that she was totally surprised. But in my mind, I was like, well, that's pretty awesome and not super surprising to me because she completely reset her body from doing the sitting month. After she had her baby, she did the sitting month and it reset her hormones to the point that she was able to get pregnant easily. All right, the bitter tea overview. Tea number 1 is the blood builder tea. And as you can see, I have listed days 1 through 7. These are the days that you will be drinking that tea. That's also week number 1 postpartum. Tea number 2 is the flow and balance tea. It's drank days 8, 10, 11, 13, 14, 16, and 17. Tea number 3 is the deep nourishment tea. It's days 9, 12, and 15. Tea number 4 is the strength builder tea. It's days 18 through 24. And tea number 5 is called the final boost tea, and it's days 25 through 28. Now, I want to go into the Western perspective and the Eastern TCM perspective on the teas and why they both matter. Western medicine shows us the physical changes happening in the body, and TCM shows us the energetic changes happening in the body. Both are real, both are important, and when you combine them, you get complete recovery, body, energy, and spirit. So as we go into each one of these teas, I'm going to show you the Western perspective on the tea and then the Eastern perspective on the tea. So tea number 1 is the blood builder tea. What's in it is Chinese angelica, white fungus, Sichuan lovage root, peach seed, licorice root, and baked ginger. Western health perspective is this. What your body needs right now, days 1 through 7 postpartum, are your blood volume needs to rebuild. You lost blood during delivery. Your immune system needs a boost. It was turned down during pregnancy to protect your baby. Blood needs to flow to all parts of your body to deliver oxygen. Your digestive system needs help moving again, and pain relief in your belly and pelvis area. So when you drink the teas, they will literally be 1 cup a day, similar to this cup of tea in the image. It's not a lot, but it's powerful. It's doing a lot for your body. The Western health perspective on how this tea helps is this. The tea is like a jump start for your body. It helps blood move throughout your body so oxygen reaches everywhere. It helps support your immune system so you can fight off germs again. It helps you have normal bowel movements without straining, no stool softeners needed. It also reduces pain and swelling in your belly and pelvis. So again, this is the blood builder tea. In TCM, traditional Chinese medicine, they say that this is what is happening. You have blood deficiency, so not enough blood. You have qi stagnation, the energy is not flowing. You have cold in your body, so poor circulation, and your meridians, the energy highways, are blocked. And how this tea helps? This tea is going to help the blood build back up. It gets the qi, the energy, moving through your body. It warms your body and removes cold. It opens blocked energy pathways. It supports your uterus and balances hormones, turns on your heart and liver meridians, restores yang energy. Remember, that's that warming, active energy. So the key is that this week is all about getting everything moving and building blood. And the neat thing about the sitting month is that these teas literally are helping your body move and rebuild from the inside out. So when you are in the hospital and your nurse says, maybe you need to get up and move around, maybe you do. But the thought that I have is, in the Western world, we get so focused on moving, actually exercise and moving ourselves around, that we don't know that there are things that literally will move what is inside of us without us having to move physically. So the teas are going to do all the movement inside of you for you. Okay, tea number 2 is the flow and balance tea. Days 8, 10, 11, 13, 14, 16, and 17. What is in it? Chinese angelica, Sichuan lovage root, white peony root, and perilla leaf. Tea number 2 is the flow and balance tea. From a Western health perspective, what your body needs right now is continued blood building, better circulation, pain relief, especially headaches or joint pain, regulated hormones, and digestive support. How this tea helps: your body is rebuilding blood, but now it's also working on balancing your hormones. This tea helps your blood flow well and reduce pain. It supports your liver, which is important for filtering toxins and balancing hormones. It also helps with digestion and keeps you from getting backed up. Now, the flow and balance tea from an Eastern health perspective. What TCM says is happening: blood is building but needs continued support. Qi needs to keep moving smoothly. Cold can get stuck in the joints, causing stiffness or arthritis type pain. Your liver meridian needs nourishment. Your lungs, spleen, and stomach meridians need soothing. So remember, the meridians are the lines. And in TCM, when we say the liver meridian, we're not necessarily talking about that specific organ. We're talking about the line throughout the body that is called the liver meridian. And we're talking about the lung meridian, the spleen meridian, and the stomach meridian. So those energetic lines can literally be turned on with this tea, which is so incredible. How this tea helps: it continues to build and activate blood. It moves qi energy through your body. It expels wind from your joints. It reduces stiffness. It regulates your menstrual cycle for the future, nourishes your liver, calms and soothes your middle organs. The key is that this tea keeps the momentum going while adding balance and calm. Tea number 3, the deep nourishment tea. This is days 9, 12, and 15. And what's in it? Chinese angelica sinensis, rumania root, almond seed, broom rape, Sichuan lovage root, and tangerine peel. Now, from a Western health perspective, what your body needs right now is deep nourishment at a cellular level, support for your bone marrow, where the blood is made, digestive help, especially for constipation, relief from anxiety or insomnia, better circulation, and a healthy appetite. Now remember, T2 and T3 alternate, so this is still week 2 postpartum. How this tea helps: this is a powerful, nourishing tea that works at a deep level. It helps your body make new blood cells by supporting your bone marrow. It relieves constipation gently by moistening your intestines. It helps with anxiety and helps you sleep better. Supports your kidneys, which filter your blood, and helps with digestion, and it makes your skin look better. One of the women that I cooked for, her husband was like, "You're glowing." And she said, "I know, it's all this food and the teas." And it's true. It really does make your skin glow. The deep nourishment tea. Eastern health perspective, what TCM says is happening. Need to tonify the blood and the yin. So the yin is like the cool energy. Even though we want to avoid getting cold at this time, we still want balance. Everything is about balance. So we also need your essence, your battery. It needs nourishment. The marrow needs support. The kidneys and womb need warming. Your chi needs to circulate. The intestines need moisture. How this tea helps: deeply nourishes the blood and the yin, tonifies your essence, your vital life force, that battery, nourishes your marrow, tonifies and warms your kidneys, warms your womb, eliminates dryness, reduces phlegm, promotes smooth flow of qi through the spleen and the stomach. So the key here is that these 3 special days give your body deep nourishment from the inside out. All right, tea number 4, the Strength Builder tea. This is days 18 through 24. What's in it? Chinese angelica, Solomon seal root, Sichuan teasel, white peony root, euphormia bark, goji berries, Sichuan lovage root, and tangerine peel. And I know you're going to look at some of these and be like, literally, that's like a stick. Like they went out in the woods and they picked a stick. Well, maybe they did, and it works. These things were created specifically for postpartum recovery, which is so awesome because we need all the help we can get to recover postpartum. So, the tea number 4, the Strength Builder tea. The Western health perspective says what your body needs right now is stronger bones and connective tissue, better muscle tone, especially in the legs and the pelvic floor. And I'm not talking about exercise here. Continued hormone balance, support for your uterus as it shrinks back down, energy to care for your baby, clear lungs, and good digestion. How this tea helps: now your body is ready to get strong again. This tea helps your bones and tendons get stronger. It helps your leg muscles that may feel weak. It supports your uterus and pelvic floor. It helps your body hold on to moisture where it needs it. It keeps your hormones balanced and your period regular for the future. It supports your lungs and digestion. So from an Eastern health perspective, the Strength Builder tea, tea number 4, says that this is happening. Your liver and kidney need tonifying. Your tendons and bones need strengthening. Your uterus needs support. Your yin needs nourishing. Your qi needs smooth flow. Your lower limbs may have lost strength. So how this tea helps: it does tonify the liver and the kidneys. It strengthens tendons and bones. It strengthens your uterus. Promotes blood circulation. Nourishes yin in the lungs and the stomach. Clears heat. Preserves yin. Assists smooth flow of qi. Regulates the meridians. Gives strength to lower limbs. Warms and regulates the middle qi burner and prevents stagnation. So the key here is that this week is all about building strength and structure back into your body from the inside out. I'm not talking about exercise. I'm talking about from the inside out. Tea number 5, the Final Boost tea. What is in it? Days 25 through 28. So there's morinda, dangshan, or poor man's ginseng. It's funny that they named this, but it literally is very similar to ginseng. It's just less expensive. Astragalus root, Sichuan teasel, white peony root, and Chinese yam. So tea number 5 is literally the Final Boost tea. I want you to imagine you're playing a video game and you have like energy, and your energy can literally be at a 0, a negative, or it can be in a positive. With this tea, what happens with postpartum is your energy gets, boom, way depleted. And then with each week after in postpartum recovery, you're getting up to like neutral. And then when you get to these last 2 T's, T4 and T5, it's like you're getting out of neutral or 0 and you're getting more energy. So you're storing up more energy. You're now in the positive. So from a Western health perspective, the Final Boost tea is maximum energy boost, strong immune system, reduced swelling, healthy skin, stable blood sugar, good appetite and digestion, calm nerves, and regular periods in the future. This is what your body needs. So how this tea helps: this final tea is like the ribbon on top of the gift. It boosts your overall energy and vitality. It strengthens your immune system so you can stay healthy. It reduces any remaining swelling. It helps your lungs breathe well and your stomach digest food. It calms your nervous system so you feel peaceful. It nourishes your blood and prepares your body for regular cycles again. In Eastern health perspective, the final boost tea says that you need, this is what TCM says, you need the last 4 days. Maximum qi tonification, so an energy boost. Your kidney yang, that's the warmth, needs support. So warming it up, activating it in the energy in the kidneys. Defensive qi needs strengthening. So this is protection from illness. This is your immune system. Your tendons and bones need final strengthening. Cold dampness may still be present. The spleen, lung, and stomach need support. Your essence or battery power needs binding and stabilizing. And your spirit needs calming. How this tea helps. So this is a long list. It tonifies the kidney yang, so that warmth. It invigorates the lung qi and the spleen qi, so the energy that's flowing through. It tonifies the qi and increases yang. So it tonifies the qi means it's going to increase your energy and increases warmth. It tonifies defensive aspects of immunity. So it's going to strengthen your immune system. It strengthens the tendons and the bones, strengthens the uterus, dispels wind, dampness. This is cold. So when you see wind, cold, promotes blood generation, so increases your blood volume, relieves edema, dispels toxins, tonifies and supports the spleen and the stomach, stabilizes and binds the essence, calms the spirit, and regulates the meridians. So these final days boost your energy and seal in all the healing that you've done throughout those 28 days. Now I want to share with you this testimonial from Brittany B. She said, "My favorite part of the whole program were the bitter teas. My husband and children prepared a lot of the teas for me, and I loved being taken care of in that way. It felt so good drinking them. I know I would not have imbibed or drank that much liquid had I not been given the teas. I liked all of them, and I kept drinking the rice orange one, the roasted rice tea, after the 28-day period too, because it made me feel really good." So Brittany actually did not even get maternity leave. She was instantly working again from home right after she had her baby, like literally the day after. But her husband and her 12-year-old daughter were willing to help take care of her. And the thing that supported her the most was, as she said, drinking these teas, which I think is really cool that they stepped up and they took care of their mom or their wife at this crucial time when she needed their support so much. And so many women these days, like, they have to get back to work. Like, that's just the world we live in. So a tip that I have is assign someone to be in charge of making the teas for you. If you can find someone to make these teas for you, you are more likely to finish them. You're more likely to drink them. It's just like a mother giving medicine to her child. That child is not going to go to the medicine cabinet and pull out the medicine themselves. They need their mom. They need that help. So find someone that's going to be able to do this for you. Hopefully it is your partner. Hopefully if you have a mother or a mother-in-law staying with you, you can give this assignment to them. All of the teas are made exactly the same. So T1, T2, T3, T4, T5 are all cooked exactly the same. It's just that the ingredients in the tea change. So once they know how to do one, they can do all of them. Now, my invitation to you to take action now. How do I get the teas? To get the teas, just email info@thesittingmonth.com and just say, "Hey, I want more information on the teas," and we will start correlating with you to get those ordered. They are specifically ordered from a special shop in California, so this is just how we go about ordering them. If you are currently on any medications, check with your doctor to make sure there are no contraindications. So if you need to go back and take pictures of the ingredients, the different ingredients in the teas, do that. You can also Google each one of those ingredients and find lots of information online about what each ingredient specifically does and what it is. You can find all the prep videos to make the teas in the food course at thesittingmonth.com. So in order to know how to make the teas, you would go to thesittingmonth.com and purchase the food course there. Now, if you have any questions, please ask them. Write them in my school community. I would love to answer your questions. Please ask me them. And finally, the practice of the 28-day bitter teas is so common in Asia that they sell the prepackaged teas at the herb shops there. They know about them. It's common. These ingredients they believe are created for postpartum women. And when they are combined in these certain teas, they allow the body to completely reset. My friend Cherry, the co-founder of the Sitting Month with me, shout out to Cherry, she would tell me there are women in China that literally look younger after they've had a baby because they did the Sitting Month. And there are women that after they do the Sitting Month in China, they are healthier. Their body is significantly stronger and healthier after they have a baby than they were before they had their babies. So remember, this is an Eastern tradition that can change the way we in the Western part of the world think. It's a different way of thinking. A lot of times we think in the Western world, oh, I just had a baby. I am going to be so weak after. I'm going to go into this postpartum crash. Like we're mentally like planning on the crash, but we don't have to. We can actually believe I'm going to be stronger after this. I'm going to be healthier after this. It's going to help my body. Just like in the beginning, all of those things are opened up during birth. When you are giving birth, all of your body opens up and you can completely rebuild your body. It is the coolest thing. So, like I said, I really do believe that all women are my sisters. And I want to help you to be able to accomplish having this type of afterbirth recovery. Please join TCM Afterbirth Recovery on school.com. That is the community where we are building it and where you can connect with women that are doing it locally near you and meet up with them. You can also connect with postpartum doulas. That's what I'm hoping for. That's the goal. And moving forward. So I'm super grateful that you spent this time with me right now to be able to learn about these teas and how you can implement them into your recovery. Bye.